Everybody knows that the hardest part of starting a YouTube channel is getting that first subscriber. And I mean the first real subscriber. Not your mom, not your dad, not your husband, or not your kids, and definitely not your dog. But once you get that first email, that blank, subscribe to your YouTube, you start wondering, how long will it take for me to hit 1,000 subscribers? Well, lucky for you, I just hit 1,000 subscribers just a few days ago, which is absolutely crazy because I swear I had like 10 for the longest time. So I'm gonna share with you what I think caused that to happen, so that if you're thinking or pondering with the idea of starting a new YouTube channel, you can apply all these things so that you can also have some success on YouTube. And I mean some success because you could either go from 1,000 subscribers to 1,000,000 subscribers within weeks. It's crazy.
You get a subscriber, you get a subscriber, you get a subscriber, you get a subscriber.
So you hear everybody saying that when you're starting on YouTube, you should ask your friends and family to go subscribe because, you know, anything helps. It's like anything really does help. So even if it's a friend or dog's friend, I don't know, tell them to subscribe to your YouTube at the very beginning, because this tells YouTube that, hey, they got 10 subscribers in one day, things might get the algorithm might think of it as, oh, things might be getting a little interesting. So what happened at the beginning for me was I got shared by my husband, who has a YouTube channel already. So all his fans that supported him and knew who I was, they went to my channel, subscribed, and started supporting me on, just trying to help me grow my YouTube channel because I was giving it a shot, So once I got like the first 10 subscribers, they were mostly from like friends, my husband, and some of his followers that were interested in what I was up to. People like to see what you're up to all the time, at least I do. So then they started following me, and with that I started making videos. So my first video was like more recipe videos, and you can probably see it in my channel somewhere, but I am really into nutrition. I have a bachelor's in nutrition, so I like cooking, I love food, health, wellness, all that kind of stuff. So when I started YouTube, I thought I was going through that nutrition angle or food angle where I was making healthy recipes, at least that I thought were healthy, and just seeing where that went. But then I got lazy and I was editing the videos myself, so I didn't really take it that seriously. And then I saw that there was opportunity when I was doing social media marketing, that there weren't a lot of people talking about social media marketing in Spanish. So then I started doing more Spanish videos, and then I started doing more biohacking videos because I'm really into that. I'm really into nutrition. So then you can see some of that too. So I was doing I was all over the place, seeing like, okay, what works? And you can go through this angle, or if you're like really passionate about something or you know something really well, like you could start a YouTube channel on that, because everyone really is on YouTube and they're all curious to what people are doing. So anything could work on YouTube. So if you're starting a YouTube channel and you keep hearing that you should have your friends and family subscribe and like your videos, yes, I think that's a big one. Even if you don't know these people very well, even if they're friends of friends of friends, like just do it. Like what's the worst that can happen? I know at the beginning you're self-conscious about it, you're like embarrassed, like you don't want people to know that you have a YouTube channel, but who cares? Like you're a step ahead of them. If they say anything to you, just ignore them. This is the internet. Everybody has something bad to say about you. I've had some negative feedback on my stuff, and you know what? Like, I am who I am, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I think you should really just start doing what you feel like you need to do, and just forget everybody else. Who cares? So at the time when I decided to film a day in a life of a full-time eBay seller, I had the idea because I was searching on YouTube and I noticed that a day in a life, just that, was trending on YouTube. So people were doing a day in the life of a watchmaker, a day in a life of a guitar player, a day in a life of a plant, pretty much. Actually, that's a good one. A day in a life of a plant. That would be a very interesting video. But those are trending a lot. So I decided, I didn't see that many eBay ones or reselling ones. And if I did see them, they were about something huge, like wholesale or something. I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't the video that I was picturing. And I didn't find my video, which is a risk, like you're also risking if that video doesn't exist, there's no proof of concept. So you kind of have to just risk it. And I thought, like it's trending right now. I feel like it'd be a great video. And I know Mary really well, and I wanted our friendship to be portrayed into the video because we're like a lot of fun, you know, and we're funny, and we just always know how to have a good time. So I'm like, this video would be perfect, you know. So definitely just went through that risk, and voila, here I am. So while that was trending, I feel like this will lead to my next point, is the niche part. So everyone talks about it, but if you're good at something, why not tell everybody about it? You know, if you're not good at something, you could also tell everybody about how you're not good at it and the mistakes you've made. Like, you can literally make a video about everything. You've heard me say before, you can sell anything. And Mary had said this in the video too. You can sell anything. I feel like you could also make videos on anything. If you were watering your plants, show people how you did it because you have a successful garden or something. Or if you're an amazing guitarist, why don't you show people how to play the guitar or play certain songs? Those videos do really well. If you're passionate about surfing, then teach people how to surf. Like, what can I don't know how to surf, but like, what could I do to help like myself surf better outside? I don't know, you know, like it could literally be anything. So like, you can sell anything. You could also make YouTube videos about anything. You just have to find your niche and and focus on that. You don't want to just decide one day like, I'm gonna learn how to skateboard and this is how I do it, even though you don't know how to skateboard. That could be a little boring. We want to learn from people that are experts, you know. So if you're an expert in swimming, then teach me how to swim, teach me how to hold my breath for a long time. Like, there's so many videos that you can do. So with that, yes, niche, focus on the niche, and then, you know, the trending that I talked about before that too also fits in with that. One other thing that I wanted to mention that I think made the video, The Day in the Life of a Full-Time eBay Seller, go viral was the watch time that you guys were watching. So that video is about 24 minutes long, and you guys were watching like 10 minutes, and YouTube loves that. So you obviously enjoy that me and Mary were having a good time. We were talking, you were learning so much about eBay and thrifting and reselling and what she looks for at the store. Like, I felt like it was a story, you know. That was the whole point of that video. It was a story about her day in the life. And I feel like that's why movies exist and we watch the whole entire movie, you know, because there's a story behind it. So I feel like you guys watching up to 10 minutes or whatever minutes it was helped me and helped YouTube push my video into, you know, everyone had messaged Mary saying that, oh, I got your video suggested and all this stuff. Like, YouTube loves that people are watching the video. The more the merrier, I guess I should say. So yeah, like, the watch time is really important. I think that really helped my video go viral, which is why you're watching this video, because you're subscribed. So, and with that video, I'm going to talk about that video because that video is the reason that I even hit 1,000 subscribers, which, by the way, thank you everyone. The thumbnail was something that I gave more thought to than the other ones. See, I knew this video was going to do well because it was already trending. Like, the day in a life of blank was already trending, and I didn't see a lot of eBay sellers doing this. So when I posted the video, I was like, this has to be a good thumbnail. And of course, Mary is in the thumbnail with her mannequin, Bella, who, yes, apparently every reseller names their mannequin, and hers is Bella, and she's a cutie. And so I wanted it to be very simple, like no distractions, and I didn't want it to be cluttered or I don't know, seem like there were too many things going on in that. You know, it's a very simple video. It's literally the day in the life of her, and that's all I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to be like anything spammy or anything like crazy and too colorful or too muted. So you have to give your thumbnail a thought, and I definitely did with that one. So definitely use that one, and I used definitely way too many times. Definitely, indefinitely. And my last thing, I swear this is the last thing, I feel like there's a theory that my husband Matt always talks about, is like, when you're starting YouTube, I feel like YouTube gives you more of an opportunity to grow than channels that have been existing for a couple years. So if you're created an account and you made a video and you followed all these things I just told you about, I feel like YouTube is more likely to push you because you're new and they really want to like test you out, you know? Whereas like if you've had a YouTube channel for like a year and you posted like 3 videos and you're inconsistent and you have like 35 views on them, like I feel like if you came out with a video, YouTube would be like, it would put you at the bottom of the list. At least this is like my theory and his theory, because even with my channel, I felt like I was getting pushed at the very beginning, because even if you go back to my channel and see my Spanish videos, they have like 1,000 views, and I was getting a lot of messages and DMs from people in Mexico, in Brazil, and in freaking, I don't know, Argentina and Cuba that like were wanting to start a social media marketing, and I was the only one that spoke Spanish. So, you know, I feel like YouTube is really good at pushing startups, YouTube starters, I guess. Why does that sound so weird? And my last tip, honestly, this one is going to be hard for you at the very beginning, but it's just like, be yourself, you know? We worry so much about what people think, and, you know, who cares? Who cares if you're like awkwardly funny or awkward in general or antisocial? Like, you're just talking to a camera. Nobody's watching you right now. I mean, Matt is in the other room, which at first you feel self-conscious about because you don't want to say something that sounds stupid and have him come out and be like, hoo, hoo, hoo. But that's never going to happen. These are just thoughts that go in our head. And I feel like the more you have fun with the videos, the more genuine people see you, and the more that you seem more personal. You know, every time I watch YouTube videos, I see like,
hey guys, and welcome back to my channel.
Which is nothing wrong with that, and I was doing that forever, but I realized, like, really, like, do I go up to my friends and say, hey guys, welcome back to seeing me? You know, I don't do that. So I just be yourself. You've got nothing to lose, and what's the worst that can happen? All right, so with that, that's how I got my first 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe I hit 1,000. I should have 1,000 balloons in here like those typical influencers, but I'm not, because I don't think that's good for the environment, and I'm not gonna blow up 1,000 balloons or pay 1,000 balloons, pay for 1,000 balloons. But thanks so much for watching. I'm so happy that I made it here. I was stuck at like 50 subscribers for like a year, and it just wasn't going up. And then I was worried that I was gonna have to speak Spanish for the rest of, you know, my YouTube career. My Spanish is fluent, but I don't know the business vocabulary, if you know what I mean. So with that, thanks so much for watching. Again, thank you so much for all the 1,400 of you that decided to watch this video, and I hope that this encourages you guys to start something, because we all are unique and we all have something to share. And I think YouTube is a perfect platform for that, so thanks. But if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my videos. Please like this video if you like it, and if you don't like it, you could also downvote, but I don't encourage you to do that. If you have any questions, feel free to leave some comments in the description, feel free to leave some comments down below, not in the description, that's my part. I'll see you next time. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I do that. I don't even do that with my friends. Like, I'm not taking my own advice. What is wrong with me?